Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. So this morning we're going to check on the recording device we put in the confessional. So you ready, Alex?
I'm ready.
Let's go for it. So as you can see everyone, I have made the transition to shorts. So I'm going to stay like this until it starts getting cold again. My pasty white legs need a little bit of sun on them. So we had a bit of an issue last night. We were trying to upload the video at the chateau, at home. And Michael's got fibre internet. And it wasn't working, and we've had it installed here, but it's not connected until the 24th, so next week. So I'm really looking forward to that. But it's also being connected again at the chateau, into the chateau, rather than Michael's cottage, another fibre connection, so we have quick internet at this property and twice at the chateau, if that makes any sense. So it wasn't working, so we actually popped here last night and we uploaded using the Starlink, which took about an hour and a half. Yeah. Normally it takes like 2 or 3 minutes. That's the speed difference. So if there are noises up until about 8:30 to 9 o'clock, that would have been us. So let's check it. Ooh. It's even darker in here. So here we are. Here we are. Stop recording. I'll turn my torch off. Thursday, 18th of July. Okay. There's not much at all really. There's us now. There is 8:30, 7:22 and 6:45. What was 6:45?
Yeah, try those two. I may have been here at 8:30, I'm not sure.
Okay, let me whack up the volume on this. Yeah, 'cause it's quite low.
Interesting, quite big bangs.
They're all very similar though, aren't they? So 8:38, were we still here?
Is that PM?
Yeah.
I reckon we were just leaving.
I reckon we were leaving. It could have been a door we slammed.
Yeah.
And 9, we were here at 7:22, I think. Yeah. We were here uploading. So that probably was us. But 8:45, no, 6:45, we weren't here, were we?
No.
And that sounds quite...
It's interesting.
It is interesting. Obviously, no previous confessions were heard, unfortunately, because that would have been quite interesting. Yeah, well there we go. We'll put it somewhere else tonight. I know we haven't done this for a few days, and I noticed in the comments that people are really enjoying this. I didn't think you were enjoying it as much, so we're going to start doing it again. So we're going to put it somewhere else tonight. I don't know, we'll decide during the day, and yeah, quite interesting. The confessional obviously didn't give us anything juicy, but other places might, so let's crack on with some work. Okay, somewhere about there. That's not even level. Okay. Guess who's back on Sunday?
Who's back on Sunday?
Simon. Simon is back on Sunday. So I think what we should do is, on Sunday, we should go up to his house and have a clear up, because I reckon his grass is probably about 3 meters high.
I forget about that. Does reclaim his house quite quick, all of that?
It does, because he hasn't been out here for a while, so I think we should go up there and do that.
That's a good idea.
Just so, you know, he doesn't turn up and it's a bit overwhelming for him, because he's got a lot of work to do for us, as well as himself as well. He'll appreciate that. We have to look after our Simon, you see.
We do.
We have to look after everyone. $60 at the top. They'd be really easy to do as well because the beams are all in good condition, the floors are okay-ish. It's just like exposing the ceiling and doing all the stud work, making it look nice. The bar, that room, that ceiling's a little bit more tricky because it is asbestos. So we might have to remove that off camera just so we don't get moaned at.
Yeah, I would agree.
Obviously protective gear.
Yeah, fully.
Fully, yeah, proper professional, and seal the room with plastic and things like that and have ventilation. It's curly asbestos, so it's not the worst type. The fibres they curl, so if inhaled, they don't get dislodged in like your lungs and things like that. My dad's sister, son, so my cousin, Wes, he is a building consultant or contracting consultant, and he only deals with asbestos, and he's looked at it and he said, don't worry about it too much. It's not the end of the world. He said it's the best asbestos to have, if any. It's the only place in the building, apart from some pipes and things, where it is. Right.
Good morning, everybody. The plan is this morning, we've got a load of metal going to the déchetterie, and then we're coming back and we're taking all this wire, all this electrical wire. If we have time, we'll do some timber as well, but there's so much. We've got a mountain of plasterboard up there as well, so we'll see what we can do.
Perfect. And what you can't get done today, you'll
Be for Monday.
For Monday.
Rick will be here Monday, so there'll be more hands.
Bit more muscle.
Yeah, and it's so hot today here. It's been 30 degrees here today.
Scorcher.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what do we need to do, Jonas?
1 minute. And swimming pool after. In the plan. Let's crack on. Very bad in the floor.
So we're in one of the apartment entrance halls, and I bought these doors by mistake. So I was fitting doors in one of the apartments, and I bought 2 doors without thinking. It was early in the morning, and these doors actually opened the wrong way. But I didn't take them back because I knew I would need them. And they're just cheap interior doors that you would paint up, add some architrave. Bob's your uncle, they look great. I'm not going to use these sort of doors in the convent itself because I like handmade oak doors. We're going for a quality finish, but they're fine for an apartment. So I'm going to use these to separate the rooms, so when Martin starts doing the sandblasting, the dust doesn't go all the way through and spread dust throughout the convent, because there's nothing worse than having that. So I'm going to take both of these over, one at a time, oh, big spider, and we're going to fit them. And yeah, we've got quite a lot to do before Martin arrives, so we better get them fitted. Ooh, are they heavy? Oh, they're not too bad actually. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. It doesn't quite fit, does it? But it doesn't matter, it's only a temporary door. And yeah, like I said, it stops the dust. So I'm going to have to cut some timber from the header plate, put it down, and just fix some, I don't know, sheets of plastic or something, plasterboard maybe. It's only temporary. It's literally only for the dust and the sandblasting. And once that's done, we can then remove them. So yeah, it's fine.
Is this style where it's a big box, a little box, and a medium box? Because it's the same on the door. Is that a thing? Like, is that a? Has it got a name or anything?
It's just decorative, yeah.
Decorative.
I suppose it's just.
It's just interesting how it's obviously on these really old doors and this brand new Bricko door.
What came first, Alex? The chicken or the egg? Well, obviously the library doors. All right. Yeah. Well, that can stay there for a minute. It's not going to go anywhere, is it? And I'll fit some timber. We'll fit this one first, then we'll carry the other one over, because the problem is that the truck is in the way where they're unloading, and it's actually easier to go through the main door. So, yeah. I'll leave that there a minute. Don't let it fall on you. Perfect. Okay. One more. 266. I'll let you through in a minute, Alex.
Thanks, Billy.
Bit tighter. Door won't fall off now. Perfect. Door's a bit wonky. Frame's a bit wonky. Boo! It's a little bit Monsters Inc., isn't it? With these weird doors and their frames. But yeah, it's cool. It works. The frame's a little bit wonky, but it might be because I've used timber, which isn't perfectly straight, it sort of pulled it a little bit, but it's fine. So I'm gonna add a piece of plasterboard there, and then at the top, and just a little bit of timber or something at the bottom, because I don't really want to cut the frame, because we could use it in the future. And then that will stop the dust passing into this room, which is a bit of an issue because we've still got to do the ceiling in this room. So maybe we don't want the dust from this room to go into that room. I also had a lot of comments about why am I plastering or plasterboarding this wall when you don't have electric or insulation. Is that normal method in France? No, it's not. Obviously it's not. It's just because we have access from behind. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. Yeah.
And again, to stop the dust, isn't it?
It's just to stop the dust, yeah. And then we can get our insulation. We can put it in these cavities. Boom, boom, boom. Duncan can do his wiring, his electrics. And then it's done. You can't normally access behind a wall once you've plasterboarded it. But here we can. Anyway, I thought I'd explain that.
Mick, today me and you swimming pool. Me and you swimming pool today. If you want. Okay. Oh là là. Good. Yeah. Okay.
You stay there.
Ah,
I'll get the last ones out.
okay, no worry. Yes, of course.
Good. That's it.
Okay, come.
Separate it.
So I'm just cutting bits of old off-cut plasterboard just to fit around it, just to make it a little bit airtight or dust-proof. But nothing else is really happening. I've brought the other door over. We've had lunch. It's a really nice, easy day just because it's Friday and it's quite hot and it sucks the energy out of you a little bit, the heat. So I'm just cracking on with this.
Yeah. Friday.
Friday, yeah, exactly. Almost. One, three, two. Half. Let's see. Ready? It's not my day, is it?
No. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're off to the déchetterie with the first load. It's 2 o'clock nearly and it's sweltering here, the heat. But we've got to do it, soon as that.
Yep.
So let's crack on then.
Let's crack on. It's very warm, Mick.
Yeah. tackle.
It's done. The door is on. So I wanted to fit the other door, but I realised that I've got to get the lifts out. We've got to try and finish using all of this wood, so finish all of the stud work so it won't be in the way, and just clear the room out before we put that door on. But we do have a couple of weeks still before the sandblasting commences, so we'll have enough time to get the lifts out, do a lot more stud work, and wait for Martin to come and do the sandblasting. Follow me, Alex, because I want to explain about, I was going to infill this, but I don't want to waste the money. I want to economise here at the convent. So I've been doing some research, which means we'll have to go to Brico less, because on Screwfix France, right, let me just get a pack for instance. Okay, these are only hundreds. I know, there might be 120s here. Okay. So a pack of these at Brico Marché in Ernie is 28 euros, which is a lot of money for screws, right? And I knew they were expensive, but because it's just local, you can go and pick them up, doesn't really matter, you've got to pay a bit of a premium. But on Screwfix, these are 11 euros for the exact same screws, for the same amount of screws. So exactly the same. Not the same brand, but exactly the same screws. So we're going to do a massive order on Screwfix, and if I buy all the joists and flooring for up there, well, we've got to cut them, so we can't reuse them unless we use them somewhere smaller, and I don't really need floor joists or extra boards at this time. So what we're probably going to do is build up the scaffolding in this room and just put a temporary platform. We'll move all of the bookcases out, everything like that. We'll take the mirror out, anything that we don't want dust on, and then what we can do is do the sandblasting from scaffolding essentially. Make sense?
Yeah, loads of sense. It's scaffolding as well.
Because it's going to cost like probably 1,000 euros or more to fill in that area for materials that I don't need. It feels really wasteful. And I spent like, is it 8,000 or 9,000 euros on scaffolding last year? So we might as well use that. We might as well use it. Yeah, so Dad and Yanis are doing the last run to the recycling plant now with all the cable and things like that, and then they're going home. It's too hot to work. It's really hot in this convent. It's actually warmer outside. It is a little bit cooler inside, but it's really hot, and we're not used to these temperatures. It might be a lot hotter somewhere else in the world, wherever you guys live, but for us, it's very, very hot. So it's Friday as well. We always take it easy on Friday. So we're going to go and take the voice recorder upstairs, and today Alex and I have decided to put it somewhere very special.
Very special.
In the toilets upstairs. Okay, we're all good down here. Let's go upstairs. Let's put the voice recorder up. This is all done now. I'm really happy. No dust will be getting through there.
Or us now.
Or us, but I'm going to buy a door handle. It's fine, just a cheap door handle. And this door can go here. Whew. See, it's cooler in the kitchen. Do you know why it's cooler in the kitchen? Because it's got double glazed windows. All of the insulation, the aircon isn't even on. It's really, really nice, isn't it, Alex?
It's beautiful.
I know I've opened that door there, but it's still really cool in here.
Imagining those other 2 rooms to be finished like this, or to this kind of level, with aircon.
They'll be better than this room.
Cannot wait.
This was just a taster of what we're doing. Wait till we do the dining room. So the dining room, imagine oak panelling all the way around. Oh, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? Anyway, let's go upstairs, let's do this. So welcome to the toilets. Communal shower and toilets. Storage. There's a bog brush down there, we could use it somewhere. Probably cleaner than the one that's in the actual toilet of the office. Yeah, nice. It's actually a half decent little shower, isn't it?
Might sound like a silly question, but you're going to rip these out?
Yeah, of course. This is going to be part of, I think this is actually going to be an ensuite, and then a master bedroom, and then a lounge. It's going to be a big suite on this corner. So this whole room, even though it looks quite small, is massive, and it will be one ensuite. Bath, shower, bath. Should we put it in this one, Alex?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. Let's get it going. And the microphone is there, so we'll face it up. Not a bad size, really, is it? Imagine the last person who used this. They didn't look like me. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all on Sunday.